My mom was probably my second enemy. I remember under me, bro. The frustration, the drama, the arguments, the loudness. We would argue and then I would just feel like shit afterwards. I would feel real bad. I would get into an argument with her and then I would just feel like shit for the rest of the day. Like it would make me feel bad. Real bad. It would make me feel so bad, so shit. This is gonna be funny. But um, months ago, I peed on myself, okay? And she laughed at me and stuff, and she was like looking for something on my bed or something, and I was like, what's that smell? And then one day I was talking to my brother. I was like, oh yeah, let's not do this, let's do this and stuff. And my mom just, I don't know, for some weird reason, she just got offended at that. And she was like, oh, before you try and control people, try to control you first. Yo, she's like that kind of person who like laughs at insecurities and stuff. I still remember that day. I will never forgive her. I still remember it to this day. It was like she made fun of me in front of my own brother. I'll never forgive her, bro. She had that head-butting personality. She gets loud and argues and stuff, and I just feel like shit afterwards. She's like a classic energy vampire, bro. I get into an argument with her. She raises her voice. She calls you an unthankful, ungrateful, dirty swab. Funk. And my energy would just get depleted. Because these people can fight on forever, but you can't. I would wake up, have an amazing day, a morning routine and stuff, and then I would get into an argument with her. We fighting, you this, you that, and it's like a big battle. There's drama and loudness and stuff. And she raises her voice, and she then calls that, and then he beats your ass. And you feel like you're freaking in court, bro. You have to defend yourself, look for your words, and accidentally you say something, and then she attacks you back, and just this big drama. It used to make me feel like shit, and it still does. I want to save you from this, from the frustration, the drama, the words back and forth. It's just, it's too much. I know, yeah, by the way, one small tip. Don't tell the truth. Don't even bother fucking trying. I tried, it didn't work. If you relate, if you know that person, if you know that person is like this loud, arguing, fighting, headbutting kind of personality, don't try. Okay? Some people are just blind. Like this is kind of funny. This is ironic or something. Ironic about gold dick. But it's not really funny. So one day when she was like, "Oh yeah, your grandma is this," and she, if you tell her anything, she will never change. She will never listen to you and stuff. And I was like, kind of reminds me of a certain person who is talking to me right now. But of course I won't tell her because I tried and it didn't work out well. Some people are just blind, bro. Don't bother trying. She'll say something like, "Oh yeah, you should respect me and stuff," and she disrespects me. Like some people are just blind. Don't bother. Some people will never change. Don't bother. I tried. You probably have tried. Don't bother fucking trying, bro. Don't waste your time. Sorry for swearing, but this stuff like gets me mad by them. You will never win with these kinds of people, bro. Don't try, you will never win. Even if you give an extremely good point. This is what's gonna happen to you. You're either gonna get lectured or you're gonna be called disrespectful or like I just hate this so much. We be fighting about something. For example, how I'm so stingy and frugal with money. Maybe that's actually what happened, but I don't really think. But yeah, she's like, "Oh yeah, you're so frugal and you're so stingy with money. Oh yeah, you're a cheapskate and stuff." And then this is kind of disrespectful, but I like give her a good point, an example. "Oh yeah, didn't you just do X?" And then suddenly, surprisingly, very interestingly, we're now talking about money. How frugal am I, right? And I just said to her that, "Oh yeah, you just did that and stuff." And that's a really good point because she actually does that. And then this is what can happen. This is what always happens. "Oh yeah, but you're a liar." So some weird shit like that. Okay, what does lying have to do with this? Like we're talking about frugality and money and stuff. What the fuck does being a liar has to do with this argument? Like that's like a pretty shitty technique. when they feel like they're attacked, when they feel like they're losing, they'll just attack you from any angle. Like when you're talking about money and stuff, and then oh yeah, you're really disrespectful. Like she does this all the time, bro. When she feels like she's attacked, she highlights a bad trait that's completely irrelevant. Like imagine your argument about how lazy you are and that you don't clean this room, bro. This room is so shit. Like I need to clean, but thankfully, like I have positioned this camera in a way that you can see how dirty this room is. So let's say she's talking about how lazy you are that you don't clean your room and stuff. And then you reply with, oh yeah, can't you see your own room? Okay, that's you being disrespectful. She will feel attacked. Guess what she will do? Of course, it's not something that's very logical because she's being attacked and her self-esteem is like something and she's feeling insecure. Then she will highlight a point that's completely irrelevant. Oh yeah, you swear a lot. Oh yeah, you lie a lot. Oh, you're so stingy with money. What does this what does this have to do with our argument about cleaning? Very illogical move, but it's kind of works because like in arguments basically, if you really want to win, just be loud as possible and just like be loud and stuff. But of course you're not gonna do that to your parents, but like hopefully you're not a retard and you still have some like goodness in you. So yeah. She also contradicts herself and gives opinion that no one asks for. So it's very unfair. It's just because these people usually have a higher status than you or something. They have higher power and position than you. They're like your parents, they're important people and stuff. Of course, if it's your brother, just break his arms. It's so easy to do. They are like important people. Maybe they're your parents. They are your parents. So even though if it's like a banger, a very good argument or some argument, a very good point or something, they are still your parents. And whatever you will say, it will be seen as disrespect. Some people will never listen, bro. So, what can you do with that? What can you do about it? Nothing. Just move on. And I hate this very much. She asks for favors, which is already so hard. But not only that, she asks for favors and a smile. And a smile. She requires you, she wants you to not only clean the whole house, not only that, which is very hard, she wants you to do it while being happy. The fuck? You think I'm Cinderella or something? The fuck? She thinks I'm Cinderella. It's very hard for me because my mom is like so smart. I don't know what's it called, emotionally or something, but she's like very sensitive. Within one look, she can know that you're not happy. Imagine that, bro. Imagine cleaning the room and taking out the trash, which is already very hard. You needed to do it while being happy. You need to smile. Big smile. Attitude. Can't be no human no more. Should just be a puppet that's smiling all the time.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Bro, like I'm doing the favor, the thing that you asked me to do. And I'm already like being very tired. I wanted to watch some Hamza videos and they're like, oh yeah, go and do that thing, which is already very hard. I'm like trying my best to be a good son. And then you're not happy? You should at least probably like maybe praise me, maybe give me some financial compensation. But it's still not enough. You want to smile. Like you can't even show that you're angry. You can't show that. Hypocrisy, bro. They want me to be a hypocrite. Smiling while I don't even want to. It's just too much, bro. This video is like not encouraging to. They probably have demons and have serious shit to deal with, but it's just not your fault. These people are wired to be like, built like this. They're just angry about something 24/7. It's not your fault. These people will just always have something to be angry about. It's not your fault. They are just angry people. They're just like that. It's not really you who they're fighting with. They just fight. But what can you do? What do you have control over? You can do two things to solve this problem. Number one, you could stop talking to her, but it's like you could like completely cut ties and stuff. Just stop communication with that person completely, like completely cut them off their life. If it's someone like your parent, especially if it's your dad or like someone who like gives you the money, it's very hard because like you literally like you're a leech, okay? No offense, but you're a leech, so without them you're pretty much done. He could do that, he could like stop talking to them and stuff, but you'll make shit worse. You'll make grudges, battles, unnecessary hate and stuff, and you will make shit worse. Arguments will always be there. There's just keep arguing. And it's not an ideal solution. You could try that. Or just be cool. You know what's the best way to wreck a Karen? Wanna know the best way to demolish, to destroy a Karen? Someone who like fights and argues and stuff. Just be cool. Just chill. Just don't take it personal. Just imagine that this person is not talking. Their voice box is just vibrating. They're producing sound. That's it. Be a retard. Just don't get offended. I know this might seem like simple, weird advice. So yesterday I had the airplane mode activated because like I heard that you probably should notice that like the phone like produces like radioactive signals or something, and you put that next to your balls. It's bad, and I heard things about it. You'll probably get a varicocele, and it will lower testosterone and stuff. And I heard that like airplane mode helps with this. And it's just basically the best case scenario. Don't put your phone in your pockets. Don't next to your balls. Don't. I had airplane mode on, and they called me twice, and I was out in the gym and stuff, and I didn't listen to their calls. And I got back home, and she was like, "Why didn't you reply? We called you 2 times. What happened and stuff?" And she was just arguing and stuff, and I was like, "Oh, sorry, I had airplane mode on." Just let her be, bro. Just let her be. Just like this angry person, when I just realized that this person, it's not you who is the problem, it's them. This person will just be angry. When I completely realized that, oh yeah, you're this, you did, yeah. Sorry. What? Oh yeah. Cool. Just don't get offended. What, like this is the only thing you can do. This is the only thing you have control over. Imagine going outside and like hating the green color of the leaves. You could be a dumbass and like try to change that color of the leaves. Or you could just choose to not get offended because it's something that you don't have control over. This person will just keep on rambling, like our radio. They'll just keep talking, arguing, being angry because they are wired like that. It's not your fault. They have some shit in their head. No offense, but like, is it not the truth? They probably have some trauma and some demons they're fighting with. It's not really you who they're fighting. Imagine there's a fire out right there. Stop trying to put it out and like just let it be. Just let it be. Just walk out. Just don't care. Don't associate with it. Don't. Just let that fire be. Just let them be crazy. And when you talk like this, I call this talking as if you're talking with her and you're holding your phone. You know, like how most people are talking with and they have the phone. They're like, oh yeah. Like, you know, this kind of attitude. Just talk to her like that. She will get crazy. She will be mad, bro. But at least you're happy. At least you're not getting frustrated. At least you're not hating your life. At least she's not affecting you and influencing you. But bro, you could by all means try to be a good son and want to go to heaven and stuff and be a good son to your parents and stuff. You could do that, but I already gave up a long time ago. You could do that, you could try, but I gave up. Just let them be. They will argue. Just let them be. Let them be. Even if you do whatever they say, bro. This stuff, like, one day I just got like, boom. I was so surprised, so shocked, so weirded, so what? So confused, so flabbergasted. One day, my little brother was like kind of doing insulting, but a little bit of a beta male. He like does everything my mom says. He does everything my mom says. This one day, I understood the whole game. I understood everything. She looked at him and she was like, "Why do you listen to every word as I say that I say? Why do you listen to every word I say like a robot? Don't you have any free will?" She said that to him. She said that to him. You listen to them, they will not be happy. You don't listen to them, you will not be happy. But at least when you don't listen to them, you will be happy. That's the only thing you have control over. Because these people will just keep on being angry. It's not your fault. They're fighting with demons, with trauma, with shit in their head, with shit from the past. It's not really you. You do what they say, they will be angry. You don't do what they say, they will still be angry. But when you don't do what they say, and when you do what you want, at least someone will be happy. But when you listen and when you still engage in that arguments and stuff, they will still not be happy. Of course, you will get like, of course, you will be a good son and you will go to heaven and stuff and good deeds and stuff. But I gave up one time. Don't make them influence you. Just be this cold retard. They will feel disrespected. They will feel bad. They will shout at you and stuff. But at least someone is sane. Someone has good mental health. Like you should be prioritizing your mental health. Sure, you people want to go to heaven and stuff. Just don't get offended. This is like the best thing you can do. They started it. They should be the one who is suffering, not you. Some people just can't face the truth. Never tell them. They won't change. Even if you tell them, they'll just feel attacked. So what will you gain? Just don't tell them. Don't tell them what is wrong with them. That's like probably the most stupid mistake I have ever done. You tell them what's wrong with them in hopes of like them. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing wrong. Oh yeah, thank you. I will change you. It won't happen. It won't happen. They will just feel attacked. They don't have the humility to realize that they were doing something wrong. They'll just feel attacked and they will attack you for no reason. They won't change, just don't go. This is their strategy. This is their trap. You better look out for this. This is always like the pattern of the arguments and stuff. They say something that triggers you. You're not triggered right now. Then of course you will raise your voice. You will talk in a slightly angrier tone. And then guess what? You will lose. You will lose them as you just fell into their trap. The context will never be heard. What you are saying will not be heard. They won't hear the words. They just hear the frequency of your voice. Is it it's a really angry tone? They won't listen to the context. They won't listen to the words. They will just hear the frequency. Oh yeah, he's talking in a very angry tone. And then you're cooked. She will call your father and she'll beat your ass. The context, the words, the things you are saying are not being heard. It's the angry tone that is being heard. They will just feel attacked and they won't listen. They just argue. They're just like that. Don't take it personally. It's not your fault. Don't take it personally. Just be this stupid guy who they're like talking. Oh yeah, you didn't clean your room. Oh yeah, sorry. I was busy. Oh yeah, you're always busy. No. Sorry. Oh yeah. Go. Yeah, I'll do it. Just don't get offended. Just don't make your emotions take control of you. Like emotions always screw things up, you know? The more mature, the better decision to do is to just be this dumbass and oh yeah, sorry. If you try to tell them what they're doing wrong, they won't listen. If you try to argue, if you say something back, if you take part in the argument, it'll just go nowhere and they'll probably win because they are the parents. And oh yeah, this is like a bonus step for the guys, so we'll watch till the end on that. Something that will really help you to like just stand there when the world is like shouting and being crazy, like the person of the world, it's a metaphor. You will just sit there and like be stoically unfazed when you have other things that you are happy about. Like if you live a pretty good life, if you live a life that you are proud of, if you do things that you like, if you are in a good mood, then just some guy shouting will not affect you because you have other things to be happy about. You have other things that are running in your mind. You have other priorities. That's why like most losers, anyone who looks at the mirror, they will go and cry and it will affect you for weeks and stuff. And because they have nothing else to focus on. It's the only thing that is happening in their life. The secret of happiness, the secret of life. I know this sounds woo and cringe and stuff, but the secret of happiness, generally for like the guys like us, the secret to a good mood and just feeling good about yourself is be proactive and not reactive. Instead of standing on the beach and like waiting for some waves, some magical waves to take you to the destination you want, get into the boat and like I don't know what the movement of like the you know the thing, and get to the destination you want by your efforts. We love it. We value control and freedom. We love it when our efforts change our world. This is why most happy people are successful. Their efforts dictated the reality. Their efforts had an impact on the reality. We love that. We love being proactive. Imagine if you wake up suddenly you wake up 10 a.m. and you just feel like shit and you didn't do anything in the day and you just watch YouTube videos and stuff. There was no proactivity. I don't know if that's a real word, but you didn't plan anything. You just lived and you reacted to the day. But if you were proactive, if you wake up early, and if you do everything right, and it's the end of the day, and you look at them, and you ticked all of the boxes, it's very very hard for like someone being angry and stuff, shouting at you to affect you. But when you take control of your life, and when you do the things that you want to do, and you feel like you're in control, you do things that you want to do, you're hitting all the boxes and stuff, it's very very hard for someone who's like very angry and shouting to affect you at all. If you are reactive and you wake up late, you'll just then feel like shit. But if you wake up late and you didn't go to the gym, you just consumed content, you will just feel like shit. And of course, someone arguing with you will have such a big impact on you, will influence your day so much, maybe even week, maybe, because you had nothing else to focus on. Just do more things in your life that are good for you. Be proactive, not reactive. Plan things, do things instead of reacting to the world. Instead of suddenly waking up 10 a.m., waking up early, sleeping early, sleeping early and waking up early and stuff. It will just the act of sleeping early will make you feel good about yourself because you planned and you did something, and your actions had an impact on the day. Because of your efforts, you now woke up early. Something as small as that will just make you feel good about yourself. And yeah, hope you found value in this video, brother. And you could subscribe if you want. Yeah. Just don't give much thought to it. You'll be this dumbass who will try to change someone, will try to control someone. You can't do that. Nothing you will say will be heard. Just don't give much thought to it. But it's the only you that you can control. You can't control these people. They will fight on forever. They can't. They genuinely can't listen. Just be grateful for them and everything. She bullies me and stuff. One time she was talking about style and beauty and hair and stuff, and women. And she was like, oh yeah, also the most stylish thing that you do is that you wear the socks for 10 days in a row. Don't tell her what she needs to hear, because if you tell her what she needs to hear, she will not change. She will not listen to what you say. They will feel just attacked. They will not listen to what you say. They're just built like that. They genuinely can't listen. And why sacrifice your mental health and your mental well-being for some people that can't even change? Just let them be. Just don't give much thought to it. Just be this rock who like takes out the trash and does everything. Just tell them what they want to hear, not what they need to hear. That's a very good lesson. Tell them what they want to hear, not what they need to hear. Just tell them what they want to hear. Yes, sir. Yes, of course. Yes, I'll do that. Take out the trash. Go get that thing. Go get this grocery. Even if you just wanted to watch some Hamza videos, even if you wanted to do some work, just go and do it because they are your parents. It's the truth that they're not gonna be there forever. Okay, so that's why you need to be grateful for them. But of course, you're also human and you have your own feelings. You can't live like that. You feel bad, you feel stressed because of them. Because I feel stressed because of her. And she like makes me feel bad and stuff. This drama and it affects me a lot. Like it or not, they're all not always gonna be there. So what can you do is just be grateful for them. You live in their house. They put food on your table. You have a roof on your head. You should be so thankful, so grateful for that. Or you can just make money and live your life. But you should be grateful for that. They sacrifice the world for you. And yeah, of course, I'm not saying that they're not getting on your nerves and they're pissing you off. But what can you do now? What can you do? Now, what's the technical thing that you can do? Just don't give much thought to it. Just don't care. It's the only thing you can do. Then tell me, what will you do? You'll try to argue. They will argue back. And also, by the way, you like need them. You need them to live, basically. Like, you need them to live. You need your parents to give you food and stuff. You're still dependent. So just be thankful, just be grateful, and just don't care. That's the only thing that you have control over. Just don't give much thought to it. Don't give much thought to their words. It's the only thing you have control over. Try to be grateful, try to be thankful, and you can just be rich, make money, and then just live your life. Just don't care. Just tell her what she wants to hear. Don't allow anything to make you feel bad. Just be this rock that is getting stuff, taking out the trash, and doing whatever they want. Oh yeah, son, go do this. Just be respectful. Be respectful as fuck until you can make money, and then live your life. I'm not like suggesting hate or recommending hate or anything. But this is what you can do right now. Just be respectful. Just be grateful. You're right now dependent. You live in their house, so yeah, it's their house. So basically, just shut the fuck up. It's their house, bro. After all, it's their house. So you better be a good boy and just shut up. Because you're not even, no offense, but you're still not a man. Okay, so if you're like a man and you have your own place, well then like, if you don't respect you can just like move out. But you're still not at that level. You're still not rich. You still don't have your own money. You're still not a man. You're a little boy. No offense and stuff, but you know what little boys do? You know what little boys do? They better obey, or they'll get their ass smacked. That's the two options. Obey and be a good boy, or don't obey and get your ass smacked. Your goals, everything you want in life needs you to be that guy. Needs you to be this guy that's like just ruthless and just not caring about what people say. Everything you want to do in life, because if you listen to what people say, you're going nowhere, bro. You're going nowhere. Trust me, you will go nowhere. Just being happy in life, just don't care about what people say. That will get you to levels of happiness. It's your life, bro. You literally have the ability to feel whatever you want. As a young man, you have this ability to literally feel what you want. Unfortunately, because of the propaganda and how feminine boys are nowadays, they just like listen to their emotions and they align and they are intact with their emotions. But that's wrong. Men have the ability to feel what they want. Bro, this could get like kind of dark, but I like see people out in the world and I like get bad thoughts of doing bad stuff, but I don't. I don't. I felt. Imagine if I was in contact with my feelings. Imagine if I was connected to my feelings. I would have just gone and did that thing. The bottom of society is at the bottom of society. You have this ability to feel what you want. Men get urges. Men have bad, dark thoughts. But it's the masculine, the real men who don't listen to them. And boy, his mom will argue with him and she'll be like, yeah, shut up. And he will like fight back and argue and get him really mad and stuff. But as a man, you could be this rock. You could be this rock. That's like, sorry. Yes, this stoic, masculine man. You could be that. You could tap into that. But of course, it's hard. You want your feelings to get acknowledged. Of course. But it's not with these kind of people. You have the ability to just be a stoic. So why not tap into that? Why not be a masculine, rock hard stone? That's the only thing you have control over. You can't control people, but you can control yourself. Just take advantage of it. You can right now be sad, or you can right now be angry. It's so stupid if you let your emotions dictate your feelings, your life. If you let your emotions dictate your life. No, wrong. Men have the ability to feel what they want. Take advantage of that. But of course it's hard. It's easier to be in contact with your feelings. Just don't give much thought to it. Just don't care. It's the only thing you have control over. Not other people. You can't manipulate people. You could try, but it's just a waste of time. Don't try to control people. You can't control yourself. Control yourself, not other people. Tell them what they want to hear, not what they need to hear.